In a sentence, describe the last 12 months.
It's been wild. Hang on, can we do that again? Sometimes a team is like, Jason, shut the fuck up. Like, we've got to get this job done today. Don't get in my way. It's an interesting one because this brand started out as a high school nickname in 2002, and then into 2007 when I decided I wanted it to be a career, and we transitioned to LKI, and then 2010 it became my full-time job and I was able to stop being a carpenter. We transitioned the brand in 2018. To me, it feels like I'm just getting started and my career is, really early days. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. I was watching LeBron play in the playoffs and they said he's playing his 20th year of NBA at 38. And I was like, I've only been doing this for 13 years. That was actually something that fucking hit me the other day going, wow, I gotta enjoy this journey because it's only early days. We're like just getting started.
All right, we gather here to, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's always something going wrong. When you're moving fast and breaking shit, you're always failing forwards, which means we're always growing and learning, which I think is where growth comes from. When you make mistakes, that's how you get better as a team. And as long as you own those mistakes, you can constantly work on them and improve them. And when I look at the journey back from, when we first started, the reason we're in this position is because we constantly made mistakes and got to learn. And as long as we keep that same mindset today, I think we can keep evolving and growing and learning. In 2018, we had a team of roughly 10 to 12. And then now I think we're a team of close to 200 with our casual team. So it's evolved a lot and we're all learning and growing, but I think that's where it comes back to our values and really making sure we make decisions of that together and constantly learn and grow. Something that does excite me is looking back at what our brand has achieved and where our team has gone with the development we've been able to give them. And when you become in a learning environment and you start to learn, you start to realize you know nothing and you realize learning never stops and there's so much you have to learn. And I think being in that mindset and having a team around you in the similar mindset inspires you because you're always constantly leveling up and someone's learning and teaching you something every single day. There's no limit for us. Where I think we can be globally and what we can achieve, the only limitations is ourselves. But I think it's really important we never lose focus on our mission and values and how we work together as a team to keep that learning environment going and listening to our community to keep developing amazing sportswear for them. Seeing our team every single day, embracing our values, making decisions based off our values, is really special, and it inspires me to want to come to work every single day. I think if we didn't have what we've got and what we're creating, and if it changed, I wouldn't want to come to work. And, because I want to be a part of something bigger than ourselves and I want to be a part of that mission and I want to be a part of the values. So not only do I expect the team to hold me accountable to the values every day, we can hold each other accountable. When you walk into LSKD or even into our retail stores and to see the team and to see how passionate every individual team member is about what they do is probably one of the most inspiring things, if I'm honest. To see what we've created in the last 5 years is something that I didn't think potentially was possible, as weird as it sounds. And that inspires me every single day to get up and really want to achieve what we're trying to achieve as a team and a brand and really create something bigger than ourselves.
I think the main thing today is supporting each other. We're here to create a community. That's probably the most important thing out of today. Said it yesterday, it's not about selling, it's about creating a community. Sales will take care of itself. It's about educating our community and our why, our mission, our values. And the main thing is let's enjoy the journey. So
I think the day one mentality is really important as a team because when you're on top of your game, you have to change it. And that doesn't mean going and changing a product overnight, but it's the constant thinking for our community. How do we constantly level up and create product around that for them? And if we don't think it's day one every day, I think we could become quite complacent. Yeah, I mean, this journey has been 20 years, since I was a teenager and it was a high school nickname. And from essentially, I suppose, 2007, we were making t-shirts locally and building the brand slowly. We were creating lots of product for everyone because we really just wanted it to be a job. It wasn't about having a why and understanding what we do today. But all those learnings led us to where we are today. and all those tough times and weeks that I couldn't pay myself to make sure the team was paid, and areas that I went through with my family and a lot of doubt, and just all these different areas that created huge challenges along the journey, which really made us who we are and the appreciation we have today. That this hasn't happened overnight, and it does take time, and it's okay if things take time to grow. I truly believe if I had this growth that we've had as a team 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to handle it because I wouldn't have known what to do. I don't think we would have had the culture we have today, if I'm honest. I think it probably would have been a little bit toxic, and that's probably my fault as well, because I didn't know what I didn't know back then without all these learnings and books and what we wanted to create as a team. So it's been long and it's been tough, but it actually was so much better long-term for our brand, the decisions we make today with our why. I think one of the biggest things I've learned in my journey is that it's okay to make mistakes. Failing forward is a real thing, and growth isn't linear. And my journey has gone for a lot longer than probably most realize. It was 10 plus years before the brand actually did anything. And making mistakes was the best thing I went through, because it helped me keep tweaking and learning and understanding why we're here.
I'm not going to say any more because I'll keep talking and I'll drag on, and then it'll be 8:30.
If I look back, it was 2007, I thought, what, I'm going to give this thing a crack. I can really achieve it. I knew we could be something, but I never thought we would be where we are today, if I'm honest. I think for me, it was about becoming a job, and it still is today. I love what I do. But I think when I look back then, I was racing motocross. I wanted to be a professional athlete, but not realizing until, essentially 2018 why we were here. And it was the journey of what we did growing up that really helped shape the mission. And, with so many community around us that thought the same way and thought, why can't we do this? So yeah, it's weird to look back on it, because I didn't think where we'd be at today. And I actually still think we're still, back in our old office and, back when we were only a small brand. I still think we're that today, because I think it's that constant hustle to be 1% better, because we've never made it, and we've constantly got to be better every single day.